You cannot be in a state of gratitude if you do not experience gratitude. And what does it mean to experience gratitude? To have another be grateful for you, for your offerings, for your being. It doesn't have to be a physical offering, it doesn't have to be a work based offering. It can simply just be presence, holding space, listening. So, experiencing gratitude from another feels different and yet is the same as experiencing gratitude for another, for you having gratitude to another, for you experiencing gratitude allows you to be in a state of gratitude. And when you can be in a state of gratitude for another, they can then begin to experience it. So, someone that is not experiencing gratitude because the world is not reflecting it back, because they are not experiencing it within for whatever reason that is, oftentimes it can be very purposeful for the individual's journey to the return, to the remembering of gratitude, of being in that state of gratitude, of being gratitude. It is a particular energy, a particular frequency that unifies one with another. And when you can begin to unify one with another, you can begin to unify one with the all. Thereby, there is no one, there is no all, there just simply is. And so, if you find that you are not experiencing a sense of gratitude, if you do not feel grateful in life, whatever that means for you, maybe it's your entire life, maybe it's a particular area of your life, maybe you are not feeling grateful for your occupation currently, or maybe you do not feel a sense of gratitude to those that receive the work that you do in the said occupation, whether or not it is paid or otherwise. If you are not experiencing it, how can you be experiencing it outside of yourself if you are not experiencing it inside of yourself? And how can you be experiencing it inside of yourself if you are not experiencing it outside of yourself? It feels like a catch-22 if you have no experience of gratitude. For how can you understand it within if you do not experience it outside, and vice versa? That this state of gratitude is everywhere. It is just simply a frequency to attune to, a state of being to attune to. So just simply watching another in gratitude can help you understand the experience of gratitude. And notice if you watch someone, are you able to connect to it? Because if you feel no connection to it, then you must understand the various layers contributing to that block. You could see this in the realm of shadow work. You do not need to call it shadow work. You are just simply on a journey. You are just simply healing. You are just simply returning to oneness. Whatever it is that you want to label it as, it does not matter. It only matters if it matters to you in that moment. And when it stops mattering, you do not need it. So to experience another, experiencing gratitude just by watching, if you see someone on a TV program or a movie experiencing a sense of gratitude, you can thereby connect to it. Thereby, you can remember it within. And as you connect to the sense of gratitude within, that's why gratitude practices are so important and so popular, because they work. They help attune your conscious awareness to the state of being of gratitude. And the more you can be in the state of gratitude, the more your life will reflect that back to you. And you see, this is all interconnected, because when you are in a state of gratitude, if something happens in your life that is not favorable in your perceived experience of the world at that time, If you say, come up against a challenge or obstacle, as it is labeled, you will also be in a state of gratitude to see it in a different way. What is this offering me in this moment? Am I meant to see something differently? Am I meant to grow in a particular way? Am I meant to be of service to another through this experience? Am I remembering an aspect of self? You can see it in so many ways other than a challenge or in addition to being a challenge. Yes, this is an obstacle. And the more you can bring the emphasis of and gratitude to it, the concept and the energy around a challenge, around an obstacle softens and softens and softens to the point where everything just is. Isn't it? It is not good. It is not bad. You are just simply experiencing life and in a state of gratitude. You still experience all of the emotions that are necessary in your growth. And you get to see the experiences that are considered more uncomfortable, more difficult, through a different experience where there is a sense of gratitude to be able to go into the depths of sorrow, into the depths of grief, into the depths of sadness. For when you can go there and be there, you can then support another in being there. And then that energy can begin to heal more and more and more, to the point where that lesson in deep grief, deep sense of loss is no longer needed within the human species. This is not about bypassing, this is about being. Being in what is, being in the grief, being in the sorrow, being in the sadness, being in the gratitude, being in the love, being in the joy, even being in the fear. For when you are in the fear, you see it for what it is. And then when you see it for what it is, it ceases to be. And that is how you can move through fear to live a life that is not in fear in the way that you have seen it up until now. Attuning to frequencies within and outside, knowing that they are one and the same. Understand where it is that you need to put your focused awareness in this moment and in every moment. Is it hard to find within? Then look outside, knowing that it is connecting you back within. Not that it is outside of yourself, but it is anchoring you to within. And when you find it within, know that you are helping to anchor it into another. Thereby, there is this back and forth in connection, in unity of service to one another. We leave you in that, but we never leave you, for we are you, for you are us, we are you. Everything is, and everything is within.